so long as your capacity covers it. But we choose to create a tiny cage called monogamy and fix ourselves and be suffering and be going through nonsense. I can even believe that all what the allegations about your kids are true, because a monogamous man can do anything for sex. You don't know a monogamous man. A man who is not sexually saturated, immediately he sees nipples, he can lost the logic of understanding that this particular nipples is the nipple of my daughter. He is sexually starved. His reasoning are not functioning. But in polygamy, a man is completely sexually nurtured. Sexually nurtured. Polygamy is life. The only thing a man benefits as a man, hustling, fighting, struggling, doing every hard job, doing everything to preserve the home. The only thing a man gets is the care and the obsession to please him from his wife. Thank you very much, Ebere Sokwaiswa. I will always step in to do the thinking for us. But Chris, you will learn this one. Makachuku, you will learn the very hard way. Bye. All right. Today's date is 29. Only 7 minutes. Today's date is 29 December. We are rounding up 2025. Let's address this Pastor Chris stuff in line with monogamy and in line too with polygamy. I want to open your eyes to something. Now, Pastor Chris is a very tall, cute, handsome young pastor in Nigeria that is doing well in ministry for himself. And he has a girlfriend, Doris, another woman who was in intimate relationship with Pastor Chris. And the whole thing exploded. Immediately, Pastor Chris came online to post his engagement and wedding videos of him and his new wife. In other words, he just got married to a very new, beautiful wife, a man that has done a lot of stuff and now wants to start it again, a new life, wants to start a new life, which is very beautiful. Ministry is booming, money is flowing, let me marry this beautiful girl and just restart my life again, and he came outside to try to do some damage control to a lot of stuff that he has been alleged of doing. And I will tie all this to what I call consequences of monogamy. Consequences of monogamy. You see, there are a lot of things that happens in polygamy. There are a lot of things that happens in monogamy that you will never, it is absolutely impossible for it to happen in polygamy. Take for instance, this Pastor Chris and Doris stuff happened now. Doris came out to cry. Why are you leaving me? Who are you leaving me for? After being in a relationship with you for so many years, and now who is going to marry me? True. The young girl is expressing the true fear of survival. Her survival has been threatened. You are now going to marry a new wife, start up a new family, and abandon her. If you wanted to start up a new family and start up a new life, why didn't you start up with me? Why didn't you do it with me? You made me left my marriage only for you to leave me halfway. Even when this man is evil and this woman knows all the evil things, this woman did not mind marrying you and keeping all this your secret alongside with you. Your girlfriend, Doris, knew almost all your evils and secret. And now, the only thing that she thinks that she has to make you marry her is for her to tell you, oh, I'm going to tell the whole world what and who you are. Because obviously you are leaving me to start up a new family. And who are you leaving me for? In one of our videos, she was crying, who are you leaving me for? something that will never even happen in polygamy. In polygamy, someone with that magnitude of resources as Pastor Chris would marry Doris, make Doris one of his wives. Even if you still want to marry this new one, you still marry this new one and make this new one your wives. You have the status, you have the influence, you have the power, you have the height, you have the good look for it. You have the fame. My brother was talking, and in one of the conversations, something happened, and my brother was like trying to say, we should always be careful with women because a woman can easily destroy us. Typical example, as great as Pastor Chris. Now, Doris, just because he didn't treat Doris well, Doris now wants to, And then I was trying to explain to him. I said, my little brother, you don't go about being scared of women. It doesn't make any sense a grown man to be scared dealing with women. How will you be able to govern something that you are scared of? You will hear young men saying, fear woman, no, fear woman, no, fear women, no. And this is the same men who are coming out to say they want to lead women. Imagine President Trump saying that he fears his citizens. How will he be able to govern his citizens? Imagine a mother saying, I fear my daughter. If you are scared of your daughter, how will you be able to govern your daughter? You are not scared of women. You live an integrity standard life. You live a good life. And when you live a good life, nobody has anything to use and destroy you. If let's say Doris is Very Dark Man's girlfriend, and now Very Dark Man has moved on to marry someone else, and Doris wants to come out to destroy Very Dark Man, what do you think Doris will use to destroy Very Dark Man? That will work. Except lies. And if it is lies, there is always means to debunk lies. Lies cannot stand against truth. It's not possible. If it is just lies, someone just come up and say you did not do this thing, or this thing, you did not do it. It's very easy to debunk lies because there will not be any backings evidence. And because you know in your heart that you are innocent, you can easily come up and show your evidence that what the public thinks about you is not true. But my emphasis on this video is not gonna be long. I'm cutting it now. Is that our forefathers knew that women are stray bullets in the society, and men were to marry our women off the society. It's because you finish kuchaing Doris after for how many years? You now want to abandon her to go and marry another girl. Can you imagine the selfishness? That is evil. That on its own is bad. Everybody knew that even people that would have maybe come in to marry her stayed off because you were there, and eventually left her. Who are you leaving her for? You would have married her and still marry your new wife and still marry any other woman you want to marry, so long as your capacity